Hello, it's G and Bri.
Hey guys.
And we're going to film a 40 minutes Pilates flow. All you need is yourselves, so bring yourselves onto your mats, whether you're at home or in the gym, and let's get started. All right, so we're going to bring ourselves onto our backs to start with. I'll go this way. So bring yourselves all the way down, lying on your backs. And you just start with your legs out long, arms by your side. Maybe shut down the eyes. And we'll just start with 3 breaths. So exhale, let go of your breath. Inhale through the nose. Part the lips, exhale, release. Inhale again. Fill ribs, belly, exhale, release. As you breathe in, fill the ribs, the belly, like you're blowing up a balloon. Exhale like you're blowing out candles. So that is your Pilates breath. From here, walk your heels in underneath your knees. Spread all 10 toes down into the floor and have your heels hip width apart. Inhale again, and then exhale, imprint spine, peel from the tailbone and lift your hips up into your first bridge. Inhale again, exhale, melt your spines down slowly. At the bottom, we tuck, peel, and lift. Squeeze the glutes. Inhale, exhale, roll your spines down. Nice. So as we're working through these bridges, I want you to think about using this exercise to mobilize your spine, to feel like you're almost giving yourself a little bit of a massage as you roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. And at the bottom of your bridge, think about having that pelvic tilt. So you're rolling down, your tailbone pushes into the floor, pubic bone away from you, little pocket of air in the back, and then you imprint the spine and peel away. So this is a really nice way of just releasing out any tension in your lower backs and activating your posterior chain. I'm going to be adding in layers today, but you don't have to add every layer. We'll offer you modifications and progressions. So progressing this exercise, let's float the arms up, palms face in, fingertips to ceiling. Inhale, exhale, rolling down. As you lift those hips up, now think of your ribs knitting in, belly button softly drawing down, just so you're finding that connection to your core. Pull your knees over your toes at the top of that bridge. And then let's add in again. You're going to hold up at the top of that bridge. Let's start to pulse down 1 inch and up 1 inch. So really pull your heels into the floor, driving your knees over your toes. If your arms are lifted, keep your shoulder blades pinned down. And then if this doesn't feel good and you feel your back is working harder than your legs, then just bring your arms back down by your side. Good, little exhales as we lift. 4, 6, 4, 5, last 4, last 3, last 2, and then hold at the top. Feel that lift, that squeeze. We're going to double the time. So we're going to tap the hips, drive up. Tap the hips, drive up. And you want to think of this movement more as a hinge. So your hips are hinging back down to the mat. You may even have that natural lumbar curve in your back as you tap down. Good, let's go here for 8, 7, 6, using that breath, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and then we're going to hold at the top again. Hold, little pulses, down 1 inch, up 1 inch. Good, really exaggerate the squeeze in your glutes here. So almost like you're exaggerating, you're overthinking it, feeling them squeeze together. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then hold at the top. Squeeze it, lift it. Let's shimmy the feet in a little bit closer. And then inhale, exhale, right leg pulls to tabletop. Tap the foot down, keep the hips level. Exhale, left leg. Pointing the toe as you draw the knee in. You may want your arms back down by your side to support you here. What's most important is those hips aren't rocking side to side. We're really working that stability in our pelvis. flexing through the lower core. Good, stay with me here for 4, for 3. The breathing really helps hollow your abs and again, get the core to use and do the work. Last one, let's hold the right leg in tabletop, hold it there. We're gonna tap the hips down and then drive the hips up. Tap the hips down, drive the hips up. So if those arms are lifted, can we make sure we're still stretching them up? But know you've got your option of your arms back down. Let's get 4, and 3, and 2. I'm gonna be a little bit mean. Adding in, we're gonna lift the hips up. You're gonna lift your heel off the floor. Tap the heel down, tap the hips down. You might wanna walk your heel closer to your glute. We lift, tap, lower. We're gonna add in again, okay? So you're gonna tap your hips down. You're gonna lift your heel and extend your right leg up. Nice, tap the heel down, drop to tabletop, tap the hips. Lift, extend. Nice. Woo. Let's go for 4. We're doing really well synchronizing here. 4, 3. This is our first time. Well, we've done a little bit of together, but this is our first time filming together. So if we're not that synchronized, just you wait, because we're gonna get really good. Okay, last one. Hold this last one, lift the heel, right leg extends. We're gonna pulse up and up. Good. If your arms are down, press them into the floor. Woo, stay with me for 6, 5, 4, 3. Lengthen that right leg. 2, hold it. Squeeze it, left heel in the floor. Let's pulse again. You've got this for 8, for 7, for 6. Pull your knee over your toe at the top for 4, 3, 2. We hold it, we squeeze it, we lift it, and then melt down and release it. Hug your knees in. So good. Rock side to side. Let's bring that left leg over right thigh, just to give a little bit of a stretch now that we're warm. Left leg over right thigh, rock side to side. Woo, keep your tailbone down. Nice deep breath. Stunning. Okay, we're bringing ourselves onto our right side. And the way you're gonna set yourself up here is you're gonna sit at the back of your mat and you wanna have your feet at the front corner. Yeah. So your head is in your hand and your feet to the front corner. You've gotta make sure your tailbone is right at the back of your mat, okay? So just have a little feel, check it's at the edge. Head is in your hand and you wanna make sure your elbow's not like this. We need to make sure we're in line with our spine. Okay, hips stacked, hand in front of you. We inhale, exhale, point toe, lift the leg. Hip width apart height, then lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So what we're doing is we're just prepping into our sideline. I want you to think about an ice cube under your waist and keeping your shoulders soft, because what tends to happen here is we start to tense our shoulders up. We want to stay lengthened in our necks. Exhale, lift. All right, in full behold. In 3, 2, now you're gonna keep your leg lifted, hold there. We point the toe, we sweep the leg forward, but keeping upper body still. Flex the foot, kick the leg back. You can go all the way back until your heel is in line with the back of your mat, and then point toe, sweep forward. You can go forward even further, but keep your upper body still. And flex to go back. Good, point to go forward. Now I'm just gonna show you on BRI what you wanna watch out for. So when you're moving through this exercise, you kick forward, but you don't want the spine to start flexing. You wanna keep it nice and lengthened. And then when you kick your leg back, you don't want your lower back to start curving and arching, okay? So the back isn't moving at all here. Hip flex is pulling forward, glute is squeezing to bring it back, and hamstring. All right, nice. Stay with me. Let's go 4, 4. And back. 4, 3. And squeeze. Good. In 2. You're gonna meet me with your legs stacked again. So we're gonna sweep forward. Then we're gonna bring the legs so that's stacked, hips stacked. Now bring that foot up towards the ceiling as high as you can, but without your hip rocking back. Bring your toe to your inner thigh, knee is turning up towards the ceiling, stroke down your leg, okay? So we kick up, 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 you bend through your knee, you stroke down. And then again, we lift, lift, lift. So everyone's range of motion is different in this. If you're a dancer, you're probably going quite high with your leg. But again, really try and make sure we're not externally rotating our hip like this and compensating, okay? So, work into your abductor, work into your glute strength. Nice. Still think about that little ice cube so we're not sinking in the waist. Perfect. Let's get 2 more here. Inhale down. Exhale up. Keep that shoulder relaxed. Last one in this direction. We lift. Bring it down. Stroke down. Okay, we reverse. We go up the leg. We kick. Flex that foot. Press it down. So pointing the toe to go up. Kick up. And then flex, flex, flex. My inner thighs shaking to bring me down. So you really want to use that mind to muscle connection. You think about the muscles you're trying to work because that will really help activate them. Flex, squeeze inner thigh. All right, just 2 more here. One last one, everyone. We kick up, but we're only going to bring it down to hip width apart height where we pause, shoulders relaxed. Good, now turn your toes to the floor, your heel to the ceiling, start to pulse. Up and up. Try and relax your bottom leg because sometimes it tenses up as it's stabilizing you. So try and relax that bottom leg. Let's go for 6, 4, 5, 4, 4. Good, last 3. And then we're gonna point through the toe. You're gonna hold it there, point through, and circle. Circle. As we move, we wanna think of stretching this leg longer than your bottom leg. This exercise is really for elongating and lengthening the muscles through our legs. Let's go for 4. Nice, soft shoulders. 3, 2, and reverse. Good, nice and controlled circles. Lift through the core for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen, stretch, squeeze. Bring the leg down. Perfect. Now we're gonna walk up onto the elbow. You're gonna bring your heels back just behind your glutes. Your elbow is under your shoulder. We're proud in the chest. From here, you're gonna open up through your clam. So keep your feet together, lift your top knee, and then close. Exhale, we lift. And then inhale, we close. Squeeze into the glute. And lower. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna be adding in some layers here as well. So adding in from here, you're gonna open up through your clam, kick your leg out, stretch it, then bring the foot back, and then close. So you're lifting, you're kicking, bring the foot back, and close. So modification here would be to drop back down with your head in your hand. That might feel better for you. It can be a lot on the shoulder, but we really want to imagine that we are holding a side plank. So we're always pressing the arm down. Nice. Let's get 4. And 3. Good, last 2. And then holding the final one, you're gonna kick the leg out, and you're gonna reach this top arm forward. So lengthen forward and reach, like someone's taking you to that front corner of your mat. Then kick your leg back behind you. So we're getting a bit of twist in our spine. Should feel really good. And then you kick the leg forward and you reach the arm back, like someone's pulling you to the back corner of your mat. And again, we go the other way. We reach, we twist our spine. I kind of like the feeling of this because it's like you're rinsing out all of the toxins from your body. That twist is so good for your lymphatic system. Really helps pump all the lymph out of your lymph nodes. Let's go for 4. If anything doesn't feel good for you, just decrease the range of motion. Don't twist so far. It's 3. Last 2. And last one, we're gonna reach forward, we're gonna hold it there, start to pulse up, up, up. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold, squeeze, and then bring it back. Tap the toe to floor. extend the right leg out behind. We're gonna lift up into a side plank, okay? So your hips are gonna lift up, your elbows under your shoulder, we're in a side plank. Now modification is to drop your bottom knee. You're reaching up nice and tall, inhale. Adding in, exhale, we pull bottom knee to elbow. Tap, and then we step back, okay? It's quite challenging, especially through the inner thigh and the shoulder, and step back. Keep going here. Nice, so just checking in with BRI's alignment here. What you wanna make sure is that your hips stay nicely stacked at the top. Sometimes this top hip likes to rock backwards or rock forwards, and then your oblique won't be engaging so well. Good, if you could get 3 more. Stunning, stunning. Press down through that forearm. Last 2. Woo, last one. So good. Now hold it if you can. Hold it. Drop the bottom knee if you need to. We salsa hips. Down an inch, up an inch. Sometimes the neck strains here, so like down to your elbow to help. Let's go. 6, 5. Check those hips are stacked. 4, 3, 2. If you could hold it, lift it. I know you've been here for a while. 5, 4, 3, 2, and tap it down. Bend your knees and side bend, stretch over. Whew. So good, breathe. Right hand down, left arm over. Stunning, and let's go one last time. Okay, and then we're gonna get ready for that other side. So, you're gonna bring yourselves, let's bring it around. And so we're facing this way now. Okay, you're rolling down on your backs. We're ready for the other leg. So vertebrae by vertebrae, bring it down. Heels underneath your knees, arms down by your side. Inhale, feel the spine imprint. Exhale, peel from the tailbone, lift up. From here, walk your feet in closer together. Heels maybe a little bit closer towards your glutes. And then flexing through your core, we're gonna start to march legs. Right leg draws in, tap down. Exhale, left leg. Tap down. Maybe you want to float those arms up. Option is there. Again, we're working the stability in our hips, using glutes, using the breath. Let's get 4 and 3. Last 2. Good, let's get 1 more on each side, sorry, so that we finish with that left leg in tabletop this time. Okay, we tap the hips down, inhale, and then exhale, we drive up. So using the breath, we tap and we drive. Tap and drive. Good, so again, option is to have those arms down. Might feel better for you. I'm gonna take the option. Hips stay square. And then we're gonna add in, we're gonna have that heel lift, okay? So we lift, heel lift, tap down, and tap down. We lift, lift. So when we do the bridge like this, what happens is the shoulders tense up because it's getting challenging. So just make sure you're reaching your fingertips towards your heels. Shoulders staying soft. Okay, we're adding in a kick. We lift, lift, kick. Bring it back, and tap. I did that wrong. Lift, kick, drop, and tap. Lift, heel lifts, kick, drop, heel taps, drop. That's it. Let's go for 3. Good, using that breath. And down. Let's go for 2. Woo. And 1. We're gonna lift, extend the leg. We hold, start to pulse. Down 1 inch. Up 1 inch. Good. Checking those hips staying level. Checking that left leg's lengthening. It's 4. It's 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it. Squeeze it. Right heel down. Let's pulse again. You can have a little bit of external rotation through this leg so you can get more extended up. Let's go 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Squeeze it. Lift it. Stretch it. And melt down and release it. So good. Right leg over left thigh. Hug the left thigh in. Take a release. Whew, a little bit of a massage. It tends to always feel more challenging through other side unless you're significantly stronger because that muscle's already pre-fatigued as it's been stabilizing you. in other exercises. Okay, so we're gonna bring ourselves to the back of the mat, and then you're gonna bring your feet forward to the front, and you're gonna have your head in your hands. Okay, lift through your core. Inhale, exhale, lift your top leg. Lower, we're pointing toes. We're stacked in our hips. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, we lower. So remember this exercise that we're doing, this side lying, it's really for finding elongation through your muscles, strengthen your abductors, but it's not necessarily all about a really vicious burn. It's really for creating that nice length, that stability. Exhale up. Last two. Again, make sure your elbow is back so your spine is in line. We're gonna hold here. Point your toes, sweep the leg forward, and then flex your foot, kick the leg back. You can go all the way back so your heel is in line with your glute, but keep the connection to your core. We sweep forward, and then we flex, going back. Nice. If at any point your neck aches like this, option is a long arm. Good, engage through your core as we go forward. Squeeze into your glute as you go back. 4, 4. 4, 3. Nice, everyone, you've got this. 4, 2. And last one, we're gonna go forward, align back with that bottom leg. And then from here, we're gonna lift up, 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 maintaining stacked hips. You're bending your knee, knees to the ceiling, toes to inner thigh. Then stroke down your leg. We lift up, bring it down, stroke down. Get longer with that leg every time. Nice, like someone's at the end of your mat pulling your leg for you. Lift, stroke. Last 3. Woo. And down. Last 2, lift and lengthen. Last 1, we lift. Bring it down, pause. We go reverse, we go up. I actually much prefer this way. Kick, it feels nicer. And down. Feel like you can get more opening, more length. Flex, inner thigh, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Good. Again, if your neck is aching, either look a little bit more down towards the floor or have your arm long. And squeeze. Last 4. And squeeze. Last 3. Good. Use the breath. Last 2. All right, one last one. You're gonna meet me halfway down. So we press the leg down, halfway we hold. Toe to floor, heel to ceiling. Soften this bottom leg, let it relax. Pulse the top leg up and up. Squeeze into the back of your glute for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then hold it. Point toe, start to circle. Good, we circle, we move from the hip only. Ankle is still, knee is still. 4, 3, 2, lift through your core, hold it. Reverse. Breathe into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it, squeeze it, and then bring your heels back. Push yourselves up, elbow under shoulder, working into your clam. So your heels a little bit further back behind your hips, elbows under your shoulder. We open into our clam, lift through the core, we close. Exhale, we lift. And lower, maintaining nice and stacked through the hips. Exhale up. Let's go 4, 4. Nice, everyone. Think of proud chests. 3. Exhale, squeeze. 2. Let's add in, we lift. Extend the leg. How long can you stretch? Bring it back. Close. Lift. Back. And close. Your mind is in your glute. Here for 4. Here for 3. If your neck is aching, look down to your elbow. 4, 2. Nice. One last one. We're going to keep the leg out. We lengthen and stretch. Top arm reaches up. We stretch the arm forward towards that front corner of your mat. The leg is going to kick back, back, back. Pointed toe. Nice. Now switch. Reach the leg forward, arm reaches back. And then flex the foot. Kick back, back, back. Reach, reach, reach. Twist your spines out. Point toes and forward. Stunning. Nice and proud. Always pressing through that forearm. And forward. Reach. And back. Reach. Nice. Stay with me here for 3. Again, if your spine or your back doesn't like this, you decrease the range of motion. You don't twist so far. It's 2. Good. 1. Last one. Let's hold here. Point the toes. Start to pulse. Up, up, and up. Here for 6, 5, 4, 3. Working in a small room here. 2. Hold it. Squeeze it. And release it. Bring the foot forward. Give it a little massage. Step the back foot back behind. Push down through that forearm. Let's go. Lift up into your full side plank. Hold it here. All right, adding in, we're going to pull the bottom knee to the elbow. Tap, and then bring it back. We pull, we tap, and we bring it back. You've got to use that breath. Exhale as you tap. Inhale to go back. Stay with me. 4, 4. Good. Really feel your elbows squeeze into your knee and your knee into the elbow. 3. So you're getting that side crunch. 2. Option to drop the bottom knee and hold a modified side plank. 1. Hold it. Lift it. Good. Press down through your forearm. Let's start to salsa hips. Check your hips are stacked. Good. Stay with me for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep pushing down through the forearm. We hold it. We squeeze it. Lift it. Stack those hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap down, bend your knees, mermaid stretch over. Woo, so good. Nice deep breaths in, up and over. All right, good news. We're gonna move away from the legs, the sideline. We're gonna do a little bit of abs. So, oh, spitting. All right, let's bring ourselves around. Ready for your abs, everyone. So, holding behind your thighs, open your chest nice and proud to the top. Inhale, and then exhale, tuck the pelvis under. C-curve your spine, roll down halfway. Inhale, exhale, roll up, open chest. So again, this is really for your posture, that control in your pelvis. Tucking under, C-curving. Inhale, exhale, rolling up, opening your chest, proud. Inhale, exhale, scoop, scoop, scoop. You know, this one can feel a little strange through the tailbone. Just go easy and then roll up. All right, let's roll all the way down this time. Inhale, exhale, rolling down. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Walk your heels underneath your knees. Bring those hands behind your head. Right leg is going to cross over left thigh. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Lift your chest. Find your crunch. Keep the tailbone heavy. Inhale, we lower. And exhale, we lift. Move a little bit. All right, so really hammocking your head with your hands. Feel that you're crunching straight up towards your knees. You always want to feel it's your chest lifting and it's your head just following. So you never want to feel like you're trying to lift your head up first and then you're trying to crunch. Your head is staying heavy and you've got a little peach under your chin. All right, lots of layers to add in here. So we're going to add in that next layer. You lift your chest. Your left arm is going to reach to the outside of your right knee. You got 2 pulses, 1, 2, and then bring the hand back, nice and centered, and then lower. Okay, so exhale, we lift. Right, the left arm reaches through 2 pulses, back to center, and then lower. And if at any point this doesn't feel good for you, you could just have your feet on the floor like this. That is your modification, and then lower. Otherwise, Here we are, but the hips must stay square. We don't want them to be rocking, okay? And down. Exhale, lift. Reach 2 pulses. Center. Lower. All right, on this next one, we're gonna stay at the top. You got 2 pulses and then back to center, but don't lower. Okay, reach through. 1, 2, back into center. And again, and center. See if you can get 2 exhales like that. 1, 2, and center. Stay with me. 4, 4, and back. For 3, keeping that tailbone nice and heavy. For 2, nice. Last one. We hold the last one. Just the pulses through. We reach and reach. Good. Feel your oblique engaging. Belly button drawing down at 6, 5, 4. In 3, both hands back behind the head. We're going to hold the head, center, right leg extends. Inhale, exhale, draw the knee in, knee to elbow, lengthen center. Try and feel your shoulder blades are staying off the floor as much as you can. Obviously, when you twist, that right shoulder blade will be down, but center, both your shoulder blades are off, okay? That is your challenge. In 4, we're gonna go for a straight leg reach. In 3, exhale. Good, lower the leg, get your lower abs here. In 2, on this next one, we're gonna go for straight legs. So you lengthen out, you reach up, and then flex the foot to lower. And we reach. Again, my tailbone is staying heavy the whole time. I am working through the chest, lifting, 4, 4. Exhale up. We're gonna put the 2 together in 3. You've got this, everyone. Think of that long lengthened leg that we've just been working on. 2. All right, we're gonna reach up, up, up. You lower, we go knee to elbow. Let's go, knee to elbow, pointed toe. Out, reach, flex to lower, knee to elbow. Good, and reach. Let's go 4 more. A little bit faster, and reach. 3 more. Everyone, we're gonna be finishing with a bicycle crunch in 2. Nice. Last one, you're gonna meet me knee to elbow. We hold it. Left leg extends. Ready? We bicycle crunch. Let's go. I can hardly speak. Switch and switch and switch and switch. Now, modification here if your back is feeling this. Feet on the floor. March your legs off the floor instead, okay? That is your option that I'm showing you now. Otherwise, let's go. It's another 8. Let's go. It's 7. It's 6. Stretch your leg at your lower abs. 4, 4. Reach the elbow to the knee. For 3. For 2. For 1. And hug your knees. Whew. Take a second. Breathe. Quick second here. Yeah, it's about 5 degrees in London right now. We have no fan. And I have sunlight in this place all day pretty much normally. Okay. Let's rock like a bull, a little spine massage, elbows rounded, chin in, rock back and forward for 3, for 2, and then see if you can bring yourself all the way up using your core. Oh, I can't. I can't do it. Luckily we have her. She can show you. Okay, ready? Round like a bull, rock back, and we're gonna rock straight back up. Use those abs. Oh, God. And rock back. The thing is that Bri comes to a lot of classes, and I don't think I do enough classes. That's my excuse. Okay, she's gonna show you a teaser 3 in a second. So I'm gonna cue these in layers. So we'll hold at the top. You're going to extend the tabletop right leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, tabletop left leg. Inhale, lower. Then rock back again. Exhale up. And then maybe you could go both legs tabletop. Exhale, chest stays proud. Lower, rock back, inhale, exhale, forward. Okay, maybe you go straight legs. Here she is. Just like that. Stunning, chest is open, core is engaged. In 3, holding here. In 2, maybe you could reach those arms. Woo, yes, just like that. Look at that, stunning. Oh, she's losing it. For 3, for 2, deepen through the core. For 1, and then rock back and hug. Knees in. So nice, stunning. And then we just got that whole other leg to look forward to, whole other side of our abs. All right, heels under knees, doing so well. Left leg over right thigh, hands behind your head. We inhale through the nose. We exhale out the mouth, lift the chest. Press down through all 5 toes. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good, little peach, little lemon under chin. Elbows peripheral vision, no closer. Let's just get 2 more setting this. Chest lifting to knees. On this next one, we lift. Right arm reaches through. 2 pulses. 1, 2. Hands behind the head. Lower. We lift. Reach through. It's 1. It's 2. Back behind the head. We lower. And lift. Reach through. 1, 2. Back. Lower. You've got this. 3. And back. Good, last 2, lift that chest, then reach through. Last 1, let's stay lifted. You go 2 pulses through, and then back. I think I definitely added the 2 pulses on the one before. But anyway, and back. So we reach, it's 1, it's 2, back behind your head. And again, 1, 2, and back. Stay with me for 4. Nice. You want those abs to feel shaky, so don't let your shoulders rest back down. It's 3 and 2. Plug the belly button. And 1. Reach. Let's pulse through. Pulse and reach. Like someone's pulling your hand to that front left corner of your mat. 4, 3 and 2. Last one. Hold it. Hands behind your head. Left leg extends. Lower it. Inhale. Exhale, we twist. And lengthen. Exhale, twist. And stretch. Good. Now see if your shoulder blades can stay off the floor until you twist. Left shoulder on the floor when you twist. Exhale, pull. Good. You've got this, everyone. Let's go. 4 more. Tailbone down. All 5 toes on the floor. 3. Yes. It's 2. And 1. Ready for that straight leg. We go. We reach up to the toe, hold and pause, flex foot, lower, inhale, exhale, reach, lower. It's really important you're getting that little pause, isometric hold for the core. Last 4, before we put the 2 together, lower abs, get low with the leg. 3, in through the nose, out through the mouth. 2, ready, we put the 2 together, we lift, we lower, 1 knee to elbow, twist. And out, 1 reach. Nice. And twist, remember to flex the foot. I forgot, we reach point to toe, we flex to lower. Point to knee to elbow, point to lift, flex to lower. Good, let's get 4. Let's get 3. Before bicycle crunch to finish this. 2. Reach. 1 more of each, let's get 1 more of each. 1 more reach. Then meet knee to elbow. We hold it. We hold it. Right leg extends. Take a second. Ready? Let's go. We cross, 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 cross. Oh my gosh, I don't know if my abs will do it. Lift that chest. Maybe you want to modify. I'm going to modify for a little bit. We reach, and then back into it. Good. Let's go. We've got another 8. Another 7. Last 6. Good. Use that breath. Reach the elbow for 4. For 3, woo, for 2, for 1, and release. Amazing. Let's bring it onto our tummies and stretch the abs out. So good. Woo. Lower down. Elbows under shoulders. Lift the chest. Squeeze the glutes. Inhale here. Exhale. Look to your left. Inhale to center. Exhale. Look to your right. Inhale, center, 1 more each side. And over. Stunning. And then bring your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes and push up. Find a downward dog. Paddle those heels out. Dropping your head. Nice deep breaths. And then we'll step that right leg through into pigeon. So cross the leg. Slide back. And what you want is your foot, as much as it can be, in line with your knee. So your knee is to one side of your mat, your foot's to the other. And then you bring it down on your elbows, if that feels good. Left hip pushes down. Whew, and breathe. Too bad it's not too hot. It's not, I mean it is hot, but it's like, we thought it was going to be really bad.
It's sweaty.
It's, yeah, it's sweaty, but it's not like as bad as where we usually, yeah, it's gonna be worse. Whew, all right, and then walk up on those hands, top left toe. Yeah, stunning, just what we want. Shoulders relaxed, head is heavy. Inhale, exhale, lift left leg and step it through. Cross through, right hip pulls down. And you could drop down on your elbows again, trying to get as much as you can the foot in line with the knee, but only what is comfortable for you, never overstrain or stretch. Nice deep breaths. Shoulders relax. In through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, and then walk up, back up on your hands. Tuck right toe, step back into downward dog. Handle those heels, or push both your heels down. And then bring your knees wide, feet together. Slide back into a child's pose. Another deep breath. Exhale out again, inhale. Exhale. And slowly rolling up. Seated. Arms reach up, we inhale. Exhale, palms together and palms to chest. And finish that. Thank you so much for joining, and we hope you enjoyed. Let us know if there's anything that you want more of, less of. We're going to be doing lots of videos like this. So, yeah. Alright, thank you so much.
Bye.
Yay, first video.
Wait, I'm so happy. I thought we were going to do a standing leg thing. I was dying.
No, I know. It's, I'm so not used to doing it that I was like, I didn't even think about it.
No, but I was just so